it's Martha Blessing, holographic healer and root cause healing expert. So I'm doing this series of videos, just short informational videos, because I want people to really truly understand. I get so many calls and so many emails, so many people that come to me every single day, and they go on and on and on about, will this work for me? Because they have done so many things and tried so many things and not gotten the results that they want. And so here's the problem with this whole question and line of thinking. I get it. I've been there. I lived that for many, many years. And when you have tried everything and you feel like you're at your wit's end, and we have so much available to us, so much Western, holistic, functional, acupuncture, Reiki, every kind of healing energy, every kind of spiritual teacher, like, why aren't things working? Why aren't people getting better? You know, we've got the nutritional and the green drinks and be vegan and be this and be that, and what's going on? That's why people come to me. By the time they get to me, they're like, will it work? Because they've tried everything. Here's the big piece that people are missing. There has to be a pattern interruption. We are energy. We are energetic. And even if Western medicine wants to deny that, right? When we go to the doctor, they want to know a yearly checkup. If you are a person who goes, I don't, but if you want the yearly checkup and you go and you get an EKG, they want to see how your heart's working. What do? They put electrocardiogram. They're measuring the waves of energy that go through your body when your heart beats, right? And they hook you up. They don't have to go inside you. Think about that. It's not invasive. They hook electrodes. It's energy. The word electricity is in the word in the test. They hook up electrodes and you lay there perfectly still, and it's measuring the waves of your heart. And when that prints out, when they want to know what the heart is doing, they get a graph and it's waves, right? Q wave, S wave, T wave. Let's connect that to quantum, collapsing the wave function. Like, everything is here for us. All this knowledge, all this information. We are energy. And so our healing is always going to be about interrupting the pattern that has been created. Now, more times than not, in my 30 years of doing this work, more times than not, that pattern of interruption, because that's what medicine does, only to do it with a pill. And they do it with a pill that has detrimental side effects, right? In order for them to change your heart, they give you a calcium channel blocker or a beta blocker, whatever the drug is. It's literally calcium from our science class, right? It has a positive, negative charge, sodium, potassium, all those things. Pattern interruption. We have the ability, we are so advanced now. We have the ability as humans, literally anyone that's done Reiki, people are waking up. Okay, great. Now I've got this Reiki and this energy or acupuncture, but it's interrupting the pattern. But is it doing it permanently and consistently? Probably not. Here's why. This is where my wheelhouse gets to, is that you created the pattern with your thoughts, with your emotions, with your energy, with your subconscious beliefs, with the indoctrination, with the patterning from childhood. And so what happens? We go to therapy, we do all these things, take the drugs, do all this, woe is me. I don't mean it that way, woe is me, but I get so many clients who've sat through that talk therapy. It never interrupted the pattern, and they wonder why they're not better. You know, am I skeptical? Am I jaded? It's painful to watch how long people have suffered before they come to me and they actually get resolution, and they go, why doesn't anybody talk about this? Why doesn't anybody know this? To find out that it's so much simpler and easier to heal than we ever have been led to believe that it was. And we go to that therapy over and over again. Why? Because insurance will pay for it. Well, do you think anything about that system wants you to get better? No, because they're all getting paid for it, but you're not getting better. So that's the price that we're paying. So it's pattern interruption, okay? If you have not created lasting healing, and I know this and I can say this from the work that I do of going into being telepathic and also being a medical medium and being guided, right? To know, from the time when I was a nurse in Western medicine, I would walk through people's rooms, by their rooms in the hospital, and I would get the message of the mental, emotional, and spiritual causes of their physical illness. I would get what the pattern is. I still get what the pattern is. So if you're struggling, if you're suffering, and you think you've treated the core cause, but you haven't, you need to reach out to me. Type ready in the comments. But you need to reach out to me, because I have the ability to not only find out what that pattern is, but now we know how to interrupt it. We know what it is that needs to interrupt it and what has to happen. So you've got that unconscious pattern somewhere in your being, in your subconscious, and it's an unconscious pattern. That's the only reason why you haven't healed. It's not because it's not possible for you. You just haven't created a new pathway. You haven't disrupted the old pattern and created a new one. That's my wheelhouse. So please reach out to me. Don't continue to go through suffering and struggling. Healing is so much easier than you ever thought it would be. If you want to get started right now, go to marthablessing.com/quiz, take my wellness barrier quiz, and find out what's getting in the way.